Today's video is the full investigation on Lackawanna City Hall, where I've got allegations of racial profiling on who has to pass through the metal detector and who has to go through it. Now, I take accusations of anything that has to do with race very seriously because I don't think there's any room for racial anything in any type of our communities. So let's go ahead, fam, and get into the full investigation where we're going to go down to Lackawanna City Hall and we're going to check out their policies and who has to pass through the metal detector, check out the court staff on our own investigation. Then we're going to go ahead and pull their security camera footage and see what we can see. And at the end of the day, we're going to get to the bottom of it and we're going to judge accountability and transparency the whole way. And remember, fam, you are now sitting in the court of public opinion and you are the judge. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrassing me no more. I'll take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair.
Oh, I got to ask you.
With bald head.
Hey, do me a favor, keep away from the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
Go ahead and get inside here, the Lackawanna City Hall. So alleged racial profiling to get into City Hall by the court staff security right here in the main lobby. Across the street here. They're down here in Lackawanna on a legitimate tip that the court staff in here is racially profiling people who has to go through the metal detectors and who can just walk into City Hall without a security check. So let's go ahead and get up in here and see what's going on.
Hello.
How you doing? No, I don't need any help. I don't need any help, no. So, we'll come down here and watch these guys for a little bit. Make sure we're not gonna have any problems down here. I just want to point out the sign says all persons entering the building must clear security. Now, all persons entering, except you're going to see a lot of attorneys come through. There's going to be a lot of employees come through, and we're going to count them up how many people actually go through. So the sign says all personnel entering must clear security. And I'm telling you right now, all persons are not going to clear security. So you'll see here, this gentleman shows a card, guessing a bar card, and he's an attorney or some type of law enforcement if it's not a bar card. But the sign says all personnel. I know when I go in a federal courthouse, the attorneys get to show a bar card and they get to keep their cell phones, but they still have to clear the security, not here in Lackawanna City Hall.
Keys, sir. Sir. Keys, forward. Watch, wallet. You have a belt on them? How about a watch?
Somebody's in the police department, police station over there, giving them hell. I could go up to the city clerks. I could go through the security here.
Okay, we'll do this first.
Right. Do you need this to go through there, or we just set this on the other
No,
side?
that you can move and then come back.
All right, we'll see you. Check out. That's why I'm going to do a little filming on that. Then I'm going to do the security camera footage up there to make sure it's not happening.
Anybody that comes in this building, or they go to the city, they have to go to the take the driver's
I just want to make sure we're not. Let's see, clerk's office. Look, all these doors are closed. Security doesn't know if we can. How you doing? Can I get a FOIL request form?
No.
You need a pen?
I do.
Okay. There you go.
Emptied my pockets so I didn't have to come through security easy. What does she mean? She knows what we're talking about. She didn't have to cross through security to get into the building. As a matter of fact, she was the 23rd person to come in without going through security. There goes the 24th person. And here comes the 25th person going into the building without going through security. What does she mean? She doesn't know. Wait till you guys see this full investigation. Alright, I'm all set with this here. I'm requesting two things. Requesting the video surveillance camera footage of the lobby downstairs where the security checkpoint is.
Okay.
And then all contracts or anything that's between the city and the unified court system that they run the security down there.
Okay.
Any contracts or anything like that. If I just get a timestamp copy of that.
Sure.
Just one question. Did you put a date span in?
Yeah.
Oh, the security camera footage, yeah, I put in from this morning from 7 a.m. to noon to today's date. Yeah, I don't want
Today's date.
months and months of it. I have some serious accusations of some racial profiling, who's going through the metal detector and who's not. And I take that very serious, and I want to, make sure that's not happening, And if it is, we get it corrected. So that's why I'm requesting that footage, so.
Okay, we'll get a copy for you and give it to the correct department.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Are you guys want to use the clerk here, the actual clerk, or you guys are just secretaries for the clerk?
I'm
Assistant?
actually
You're Grace. All right, nice to meet you. All right, so I'm glad I told you that, so you know exactly why I'm looking for that. So it's kind of important that we make sure that's not happening, So when a request like that goes in, they're like, oh, we just want to deny it because we don't want him looking at a serious accusation like that should be disproven or corrected. So thank you very much. I just appreciate you. You're appointed here, right?
I am.
You're not elected. How long are your terms?
4 years?
4 years. And every 4 years, the mayor reappoints
No, the council is.
the whole council. All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, we're not putting up with racism here in this fine country. Not in my county. I'm not gonna put up with that BS. Over here. It's beautiful public space. I always like to see that the mayor's office is approachable like this. decked out for Halloween. Does the mayor have a business card I can get a hold of?
I don't have any, I'm all out.
Oh, it's all out?
Yeah, and she's in a meeting, so I can't even ask her.
Gotcha, thank you.
You're welcome.
This card is right here on this lady's desk. Erie County fam, can you believe that bitch just lied to us like that? That's our public servants we pay for down here in the mayor's office. Not only did she lie to us, she even touched them on her way over to us to tell us that she didn't have any. Look at this lying ass bitch come over, touch those business cards she doesn't have, then come blatantly lie to us.
I don't have any, I'm all out.
Oh, it's all out?
Yeah, and she's in a meeting, so I can't even ask her.
Gotcha, thank you.
You're welcome.
At least that bitch lied to us politely, right, fam? Like, what? They must think we're stupid, fam. What do you guys think? Leave a comment what you think about the mayor's office. If you think that's bad, I'm about to prove to you that they closed down all the offices because I'm about to leave and come back. After somebody stops exercising their constitutional rights down here in the city, they're going to reopen all the offices. Just watch. That's definitely, I'm zoomed in on that card. That's definitely not the mayor's card. So she wasn't lying to us. Make notice on all the doors in City Hall are shut. All the offices are closed. Well, I'm going to go back to my truck, realize I lost a piece to my camera rig, and come back up. And you're going to see all these doors open, including the mayor's door, open even more than it was. I guess the guy who felt he was wrong tried to confront the court staff when he was here. They told him to move along, like they're the owners of public space. But we're going to do a full investigation of this, pull the security camera footage, make sure nobody's racially profiling anybody down here. We got to tolerate that. But clearly they're not going to tell me to move along. So we're definitely not going to tolerate that here in this county. Not under my watch. 2024, we had a black president. There's no way we should have racism still brewing in the United States. I think the world is over with that bullshit. And I'll tell you what, if I find it happening here, there's going to be hell to pay. I got credible sources that it happened this morning. We're going to pull the security camera footage. If they don't give us that footage, we know something's up. It can't be just, coincidence, folks. So I'll see you guys later. This is my little bit of investigation today. There'll be a full investigation story coming on this soon. We will pull that camera footage and we will get to the bottom of it. We want to make sure that none of that's going on here today. All right, fam, getting out down here from the Lackawanna City Hall. Sources, a good credible source telling me that there's racial profiling going on down here in City Hall where they're letting people in of color. Certain colors go in without metal detecting and then certain members not allowed to go in based on skin color. The guy felt wronged and we're going to investigate this. So we'll be waiting for that footage and you guys let me know what you think. That's funny. This is after I left. I had to come back in to grab a piece of my camera screw that fell out of my camera stand. All these offices that are now open to the public. Because they thought I left.
Three more windows I have to do the regular, but they're regular same size.
Yes.
I just have to, But these, I already bought the window here, so,
Yeah.
So
I just
all
thought
these,
for the future, just in case I wanted.
all these
to do it,
office
I'm
doors
thinking
were
in the
shut
future.
before, now they're all open after they thought I left. That's almost too good. Mayor's door is wide open, now it's closed again. So as you can see, fam, accountability and transparency is not something that comes natural in the Lackawanna City Hall. As you can see, all the doors were shut because of the mere fact that somebody was exercising their constitutional rights. Leave your comments what you think about all the offices' doors being shut because they heard a man with a camera was present. So let's go ahead and move on to the FOIL request. I've submitted the FOIL request here with Grace, the city clerk, and she was not the proper custodian of record of the security camera footage. It was actually the Unified Security Court System of New York. So she forwarded the request to the Unified Court System in Albany, and Albany sent me a return letter. And the letter is requesting that the camera footage is only there for 28 days. It gets deleted on the 28th day and written over. So they need me to go back down to the city hall to get the serial number off the camera that I wanted. All right, this paperwork, maybe you can help me out with this, is Unified Court staff. I did a full request for the security camera footage. Okay. They want the ID of the camera. I don't know if it said, you can see what they, Unified Court wrote on the thing on the top, on the bottom there. It talks about the ID number that I have to come down here and grab it. I don't know if on your screen where that camera is, there's like an ID badge or number or something that you would know what that is. I think that's just the original FOIL request. A copy of the original FOIL request, but you see what they're asking for on there?
Yeah. Good morning. Let me get her through. I'll just put this right here. And
Yeah.
Take it.
You ever been involved or had to retrieve security camera footage from here?
I have not, no. I know it's been requested before. It's, I wouldn't say a common practice, but sometimes it happens, you know, district attorneys might ask for it or something like that. The only thing that's labeled on here, there's one number on it. I can give you that number and hopefully that works.
If you want to write it down, or if you want to just to grab this phone and take a picture of it.
I can't take a picture of the screen.
Gotcha. You could write it right on that request.
I don't want to write any paper. Here's a scrap piece of paper. So that's the only number that's on the view of the camera. So it's 813. Okay.
813?
Yeah. That helps.
So they call here request without camera ID label. The court located facilities ID label creates these. Creates the court label. I'll send it in and see what they say.
Down here?
Yeah, this camera was specifically just going through the security checkpoint. I had somebody allege some people walking through the security checkpoints and they claim racism. And I'd like to just disprove that or abolish that if that's the facts. But, you know, I can't take every accusation with
It's the label that I see on the screen from this camera, so hopefully that helps out.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, no problem.
We shall see what they say. So the paperwork in response to my FOIA request from the Unified Court System stated there was 28 days of buffer time between the day it was recorded to the day it gets rewritten over. The day I showed up to this court office was day 28. As a matter of fact, because, well, I was out of town a couple times and didn't get around to getting down there. But I have to say, after going there, emailing the number to the lady at the Unified Court System in Albany, not only did they retrieve the footage, not redact not one darn thing from it, they overnighted it and had that FOIA request to me the next day from this footage that you just seen. And the thing about that is there's certain time limits to follow the law to get FOIA requests out. In the Unified Court System, not only did they go above and beyond, as far as I'm concerned, getting me that footage, they even overnighted it so it was there on time, not 1 second late. So I have to give an A+ on the Unified Court System for FOIA. Alright, Erie County fam, so I pulled the security camera footage from 7 a.m. to noon that day that I was there, that the alleged incident happened of racial profiling. Now, the sign on the wall says all persons entering building must clear security. I'm not sure what the word clear means, but I will tell you right now. 77 people entered this city hall between the hours of 7 a.m. to noon when I showed up without ever going through the metal detector. 55 of them appeared to be employees, and 22 of them appeared to be attorneys. Out of the 77 people that went into City Hall without going through the metal detector or screening, only 6 of them really stood out as suspicious, and we're going to go over them. How the next 25 minutes of video work is simply as this. Anybody that passes through City Hall without going through the metal detector, the video is in normal speed time. Anytime there is nobody going through City Hall, it is at 70 times zoom time. And anytime you see people going through the metal detector, the video is only at 20 times speed. This is my way of condensing 5.5 hours of video footage into only 25 minutes. Now, I watched the full 25-minute video and tallied up the 77 people that did go through City Hall without ever getting screened, and you can watch them. But the first one that brings up suspicion, and we're going to go ahead and, if you don't feel like watching all the security camera footage, skip to 30 minutes and 54 seconds. This is the first suspicious part that could give off the illusion that this gentleman in the blue is watching some white woman walk through, and then another one. Maybe that could have gave some suspicion of it. These all look like employees. They're definitely just walking through without going through security. And I can see how people would be confused about that. But not quite hard evidence. Now the next part here is coming up at 31 and 27 seconds. That's a little suspicious. Is coming through here. You can see certain people are directed to go through the metal detector while certain others aren't. Once again, you can see how someone back there on the line seeing these people just walk through might consider that racial profiling or some type of profiling. Once again, attorneys going through with cards, I can see how that could look a little suspicious, but I'm not seeing any actual racial profiling myself. Jumping ahead to 32 seconds there, we're going to see something else that looks a little suspicious here, which is this gentleman coming through the door. Looks like he's going to go through the metal detector, and all of a sudden he gets a free pass and doesn't have to. Now, if we skip forward to 33 minutes and 37 seconds, you're going to see one of the most suspicious things yet. Here you're going to watch a girl who knows she probably should go through the security checkpoint but gets a free pass. That one's looking pretty suspicious itself. Skipping forward to 34 minutes and 50 seconds now. At this point, you're going to see a girl go through the metal detector, skip the metal detector, and get another free pass. That's awful suspicious. Skipping forward to 35 minutes and 16 seconds now. Here you're going to watch two gentlemen coming together. One's going to get a free pass. He's going to walk right in around the metal detector while the other guy has to go through the metal detector. Once again, you can see how someone might consider that some type of profiling, watching people come through there. So the conclusion of my investigation, I would have to say that I don't necessarily say that I see racial profiling going on in the Lackawanna City Hall, but I do see a whole heck of a lot of people who could bring something into the city hall that did not have to go through the metal detector. So if the sign says that all persons entering the city hall must go through the metal detector, the city hall has definitely failed. Could people see it as racial profiling? I could see somebody being fooled by it. But personally, I think that that is maybe somebody's feelings, but probably not very factual. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section, fam. I will see you guys in the next one.
We live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
I don't have any, I'm all out.
Oh, it's all out?
Yeah, and she's in a meeting, so I can't even ask her.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This card is right here on this lady's desk. Why would that bitch lie to us like that?
I'm Erie County fam. Yeah. Corruption cruiser rolls into town. Our public servants better not clown. Our rights respected, no backing down. I audit them all, Constitution showdown. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making a mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Bad cops scatter, they know the name. First Amendment on our side, we got no shame. Document them all, expose their games. Do it for the people, not for the fame. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making a mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Flexing our rights, a man with a mission. Constitution on our side, never asked for permission. Taking pictures and videos and hey, might just take a piece of public candy. Turn on the camera, light up the dark. Erie County fam making our mark. Power to the people, don't lose your spark. This dog will bite, not just bark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, fam.
Pull the Constitution out of your pockets in here. Like that was supposed to prove something.
First Amendment, freedom of the press.
You have every right to film out here, in there.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
This isn't Erie County.
Yeah.
Sure it is. I'm here as Dan Erie County.
Legitimate? Maybe. Official? No.